Good evening everyone, and welcome to another video. So this one is going to be slightly different, and I think we all know the reason why. I'm having to resort to camping in the garden tonight and for the foreseeable future by the looks of things. I'm trying out a different microphone tonight. I've got my OEX Bush Pro Tarp and Alpkit Hunka Bivvy bag out in the garden tonight. Sort of thought I'd mix in some kit that I've been using a lot lately and stuff that I haven't used for a while, just for something different. I've got a little fire going in an old barbecue tray with some coals and a fire log, classic Tom Outdoors. And as you can see behind me, I've got a plethora of alcoholic beverages, as it's a Friday night, to review for your viewing pleasure. A couple of them are gifts from subscribers and friends, and I've also got, the main thing is this huge 24-hour this is a Halal Ration Pack, and it's menu number 3. Yeah, it says 4,000 calories worth in here. Yeah, halal basically means there's nothing different regarding like the meat and stuff that's in it. It's basically when the animal was killed, it had a little prayer said over it, which I think is quite nice, really. So there's nothing really different about it at all. It's all the same sort of stuff. So we're going to have a little look inside. I've already divided it up into three meals: breakfast, a lunch and a dinner. It's probably coming up to about 9 PM now, so I'm going to be having dinner, and then we'll do the camp overnight, and then in the morning we'll have breakfast, of course, and then lunch, and we'll wrap it up there. So I'm kind of looking forward to this, actually. It's not ideal. I'd love to, do this on a wild camp, but no can do. So, and I had saved this for a wild camp, but I think we're going to be locked down for quite a while. I may as well make the most of it and enjoy it now. So that's the plan. Apart from the fire, I have got my OEX Takana jet boil style gas stove, and that should boil stuff up pretty quick, because I thought I don't want to be faffing around with long cooking times and stuff with this. I just want to get it done, and that's it, really. As it's going to be a ration review, we've got the tray. The ration tray is back out, so I'm going to quickly show you the shelter setup, and then we'll get cracking with some food. I'm looking forward to it. So, a little quick look at the shelter. As I said, it's the OEX Bush Pro Tarp. It's about 2.8 by 2.6 or 2.4, it's something stupid like that anyway. It's not a full 3 by 3. We'll try and get this to focus. I've been having a lot of camera issues lately. I think I mentioned it before, this phone is literally on its last legs. And of course at the moment I'm not going to be able to get a replacement. I suppose I could go the eBay route. Anyway, so yeah, we've got a little fire down there, OEX Bush Pro Tarp, and then underneath it all we've got the Alpkit Hunka Bivvy bag, got my Go Light Down sleeping bag, I think it's 3 Seasons. It's all on top of a Tyvek ground sheet, a silver foam fold up pad, and then I've got my OEX Fulcrum EV yellow inflatable pad for a change. Don't think it's meant to get too cold tonight. I've got my Xped green inflatable pillow. Then there's like a high gear silk sleeping bag liner as well. Just got some thermal leggings on top and some Arctic socks, thermal socks. My rucksack is in that bag there, the Osprey Talon 44, and all the stuff sacks. I'll probably stick that under my head before I go to sleep, just as an extra pillow. OEX table with all the booze and water and whatnot on it. OEX Takana stove, ration pack, ration tray, pots and pans, titanium, little cut down Thermarest Z light pad. Got the idea from Hayes Outdoors. And I'm probably going to have to put a like windshield round this fire just to stop it blowing around. I think the wind's coming from behind me. It's sort of been changing direction the last hour. And I'll show you how I set the tarp up as well. So yeah, so it's sort of like a lean-to, but I've closed off one end and then raised it up in the middle with a slightly shorter pole. And then this one nearest the camera is slightly higher. So I quite like that setup. It offers protection from the wind on both sides, providing you pitch it the right way into the wind. Obviously I haven't, but like I said, the wind was coming from that direction earlier, up the garden. So, and yeah, that's about it really. So we'll probably crack open a cider first. I feel like I need a drink. We've also planned to do like a video call on WhatsApp with myself, Hambo, don't know who else yet, maybe Mark, we're not sure, because Hambo's going to do a garden camp as well tonight. And of course I'm not going to be able to film that, but it's just good because we can sort of keep each other company and stuff like that. It's a strange time at the moment, so it's the best way really to sort of stay connected to people, not feel isolated, I think. Anyways, I'm waffling on. Let's crack a cider open. So let's take a little look at our first cider of the evening. This is Perry Vale pear cider, and it's a Welsh cider. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. Gwynty Drag. The Welsh Cider and Perry Company. Apparently they've won awards, which is always good. Traditional farmhouse pear cider. It's 4.5%. It's medium. Our Perry is made from a blend of pear juices that have been allowed to ferment and mature slowly. Perry Vale has a refreshing, crisp flavour with an abundant pear aroma and taste that lingers on the palate, cooling the taste buds. And this one was kindly bought for me from my mate Hambo, who, as I say, I'm going to be chatting to later because he's doing a garden camp in Wales, because that's his second home, hence how he gets hold of these. So cheers mate, thank you very much. I have another one from him that I'm going to have a bit later on as well. Of the 4 bottles that he got me, this is the one I'm looking forward to the most. So we'll see. I do like a pear cider. It's got a crisp smell to it. I don't really know what to say about it, to be honest with you. It does sort of cool the taste buds a bit. You almost think it's got like a hint of like mint in it, but it hasn't. There's definitely a pear taste to it, and it's definitely a medium cider. It's not bad. Almost reminds me of an old moot kiwi and lime cider for some reason. It's a nice cider, that. It's very nice. It doesn't taste cheap. You know what I mean? It seems like a good quality cider, so I think I'm going to give Perry Vale pear cider from the Gwynty Drag Welsh Cider and Perry Company. I'm going to give it an 8.1. I'm liking that. Cheers. So, as I said, it's a 24-hour ration pack and it's halal. Menu number 3. And this was produced on, well, it says May 2018. We've got a code there as well, maybe like a batch code, if you're into that sort of thing. Some of this is loose in here. I believe that's going to be dinner. That's going to be breakfast, and then all of this stuff that's fallen out is going to be lunch. I'll show you all of that stuff as and when we come to eat it. I find that's easier for filming these ration review videos, otherwise they can be very long indeed and quite tedious. So, on the menu for dinner tonight, you get these really cool tough bags as well in these ration packs. So we have got the usual bum wipes, the really strong, what do you call them, like the British Army spalks, a giant wet wipe again, some stormproof matches, 6 water purification tablets, a hot chocolate, regular flavour, they are amazing. Got some white sugar because we've got a Taffy tea. I do like that tea. For dinner, halal chili con carne. So remember, it's had a little prayer said over it. Tropical flavour drink powder with sugar and sweeteners. Some chewing gum, and that is white spearmint, it says. We've got some long grain rice to go with that chili con carne. Good thing the toilet isn't too far away. A creamer. Turn the glare down on this, there we go, that's a bit better. Creamer. And then this looks pretty interesting. I've not had this before in a ration pack. A chocolate brownie for dessert. Lovely jubbly. So, to go along with our cider as well, we're going to get cooking this up. I am not going to bore you with that. You've seen people cooking stuff before, but you've not seen people eating this. Possibly. So, we'll boil up dinner, and we'll also do our tea. So enough yakking, let's get snacking. The moment of truth has arrived to get dinner out. It's been boiling away in the Takana. Good thing about these stoves is you can fit quite a lot inside that pot. I mean, what's that, a litre pot, something like that. So I've actually got the long grain rice and the chili con carne in there. Hopefully it's cooked. I find the rice in these entrees, these wrap packs, really struggles to cook sometimes, and you're left with, you know, sort of some solid sort of crunchy bits of rice, unfortunately. Put it in there for quite a while. So there's the chili con carne. That's actually got some best before dates on it, March 2021. I think we've got enough time. So let's see how the rice has fared first. I'm going to actually put it on the tray so you can see it properly. Okay, I know there's a lot of steam at the moment, so you won't be able to see, but that actually looks more cooked than normal. And that's all of it. Oh, steam is crazy coming off of it. Probably the smoke from the fire as well. Right, and let's get the chili con carne out. Here we go. Oh, look at that. You get a lot of that. I think you get more of that than you do the rice. Let's give it a mix. Smells really nice. Usually I have to kind of eat this out of the pouches when I'm camping, like wild camping, but as we're here, I can sort of eat it kind of a more civilised manner, I guess. Look at those big, I suppose they're red kidney beans. There we go. That's mixed up nicely. I'm looking forward to that. As you can hear, I'm chewing the chewing gum that come with it. Yeah, it's chewing gum, it's nice, you know, there's not a lot else to say about it. I've just made what looks like the loveliest cup of tea ever. Probably not going to be able to see it completely, but it's in there, that Taffy tea with the creamer and the sugar. I'm not a huge tea drinker, but apart from green tea, but I don't mind this, it's alright really. for me, I tend to find if I have tea, I have to have it kind of the unhealthy way with like sugar, creamer. Can't do black tea. It's weird because I go from that or like green tea, which is like uber healthy. I do like green tea, it is good. I've been getting into coffee more lately thanks to these ration packs. Never thought I'd say it. I mean, if I had the choice, I would always go with like a green tea or a hot chocolate over a coffee, but as long as the coffee's got like creamer and sugar in it, I'm fine really. I've not eaten anything up until this point, like since like lunchtime, so there we go. Oh, I'm so looking forward to this. It's pretty good. I don't know if it's just because I'm hungry, but where I've cooked the rice properly, and it's not, you know, it's not lumpy and hard and stuff like that. But that is absolutely perfect. Oh, wow, that's so good. I feel like I should say a little prayer as well over it before I eat it. I'm not even religious. Absolutely lovely. Some really nice flavours. You know, the chili's actually not that spicy, which is good. So I'm not really a fan of spicy foods. Absolutely incredible. I'm probably going to pay for it in the morning. I'll probably have, you know, like acid reflux and it'll probably give me the shits, but I'm going to tuck into this because it's starting to get cold. It is absolutely lovely. If I had to give that a rating out of 10, like cooked properly like that and all mixed together, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10 straight up. It could just be because I've not eaten yet, but it's really good. Welcome back. So I've finished off all of that halal chili con carne and long grain rice, and that was lovely. I finished off that pear cider as well and the tea. Just had a little video call with Hambo. He's in Wales, his second home at the moment, and he's garden camping in his Geller Track 2 tent, I think it's something like that. So we've been having a right laugh. It's actually pretty good fun. So as you can see on the tray, it's time for dessert, the chocolate brownie. Now I decided to heat it up in the stove so that I could do some hot water for my army hot chocolate, which I'm so looking forward to. They are the best hot chocolates I think I've ever come across. Even better than things like Galaxy, Whisper, Dairy Milk, Maltesers. I mean, they're all good, but then you've got the army ones, and they're a breed apart. Anyway, so let's crack this open. Like I say, heated up. Don't know if that's wise or not. And there we go, just like a brown brick. I'm so looking forward to eating that. Yeah, I've heated it up, but it's like rock solid. You could probably kill someone with that. Let's break it open. Yeah, I don't really think you needed to heat it up. There's that chocolate brownie. It's very dry and sort of, it's just like hard, dry. It's sort of slightly warm where I've heated it up. I mean, I don't believe I've dried it out by heating it up. I just think it's not like a moist brownie sort of thing. So that sounds really bad. It's still pretty flavourful. I'd happily eat it. I mean, to me, like chocolate brownies are chocolate brownies. I mean, yeah, it could do with being a bit moister. It is very sort of solid. It's almost bordering on like, I don't know, like a dry cake or like almost like a biscuit. But yeah, I think it's nice. Is it the best brownie I've ever had? Definitely not. You could dunk the brownie in the hot chocolate, actually. That would probably be a bit better. So I'm dunking it in the hot chocolate. See what that's like. That's a lot better. His brownie's actually really good now. What would I give it out of 10? It's definitely worth higher than a 6 out of 10. I mean, to be honest with you, I think it's really nice. It's dry, but it tastes like a brownie. I'd happily give it like 9 out of 10, but I think that's stupid. I think for the fact that it's quite dry, I'm probably going to give it a 7.9. Yeah, 7.9 out of 10. Very filling though. For such a small brownie, I feel really full up. We're going to crack open another drink, and I think I'm going to go for the other cider that Hambo's got me. He's actually got me 2 more ciders, but I'm only having 2 of them tonight. This is the second one of 4 that he's got me, and this one is called Taffy Apples Premium Craft Cider. It's 6%, and I don't know if you can see this, but look at the little design on it. Is that William Tell, or I don't know if you can see that? Hopefully you can. It might be a bit blurry, I'm not sure, but yeah, it's someone against a tree getting shot with a crossbow covering their eyes, and then there's someone behind the tree with an apple and a shield. I don't know what it means anyway, but produced in the UK for the Hearns Brewing Company, Swansea. Yeah, 6%. It's a dry cider. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I'm not a massive fan of dry ciders normally, and it's quite strong, so I'd be surprised if this is better than that pear cider. But let's crack this bad boy open, and there we go. Let's give it a try. It smells a lot stronger. Oh, that is so dry. Yeah, that's it's not really strong tasting. It's so dry. It's got like virtually no apple flavour to it, and that's the problem I find with dry ciders, is the dryness just completely takes away any flavour. And for that reason, I'm not a fan of drinking them really. I like something that's got a bit of flavour. I like something that's got a slight sweet taste to it as well, and this just hasn't got that. I know who would like this. Mary from Bad Hair Adventures. Shout out, happy birthday. It was her birthday the other day, just before the lockdown. Now she loves a dry cider, so yeah, that's probably one for you. But I'm not a massive fan of it, so I'm sorry Hambo, but I'm going to have to give that a 3.7 out of 10, I'm afraid, for Taffy Apples. Yeah, I mean the picture's quite cool, it's interesting, it's different, but yeah, I'm not a massive fan of that. But still, it's good to try these things, so cheers anyway. Oh well, apologies for the low lighting here. The filming light's sort of running pretty low, and I'm just sort of having to use the head torch. It's just leaning against my green Nalgene bowl, so that's why it's a bit of a green glow to it. So all the battery packs are running low, and I can't be bothered to go in the house and charge them up. This is pointless. So just been chatting to Hambo for I don't know how long, good couple of hours easily, just like WhatsApp video called. He's in Wales in his garden. It's like weird, it's like a virtual group camp kind of thing. Yeah, I finished off the Taffy Apples cider. Yeah, it wasn't great. I've sort of had to really sip it and sort of take my time with it. Finished the hot chocolate ages ago. That was unbelievably nice. I wish I had another one really. I could easily drink a couple more of them, but I'm in the bivvy bag now, and I've got this this tropical flavoured beverage powder drink. That's about, I think these bottles are something like 750ml, or there's something ridiculous like that. I use these for when I go for like walks and stuff. got a sports cap on it, and yeah, I've just got that in there, and yeah, the colour of it is like piss. So I've drunk these loads of times before, so I'm not going to go into a detailed review of it. They're really nice though, and they're really, really good. Like I say, if you're doing a lot of walking and stuff, you know, it just keeps your energy up, keeps you hydrated. And you get like 3 sachets of different flavours in a 24-hour pack normally. So this one's tropical. I think the breakfast one, or the one I'm having for breakfast, is grapefruit flavour, which is really nice. And I think it's grapefruit, yeah. And then that's it. And then there's a cola flavoured one, which isn't as nice. I'll probably have that for lunch. And then I don't know if there's an energy drink as well, like an isotonic energy drink. So you actually get 4 drink powders. So yeah, the idea is I think you whack them in something like 500ml of water. So you're getting 2 litres of cold drinks straight away, on top of your tea, your 2 coffees you get, your hot chocolate. So you think, say they're about 250ml each. What's that? That's another litre. So you're getting at least 3 litres of fluids with these 24-hour packs, which is, you know, it's ideal, really. And you should probably be drinking more if you're a soldier, you know, that's marching a lot, or on some kind of training exercise, or combat, or even if you're just a walker, a long distance walker, and you're wild camping, you know, you've got to keep your fluid intake up. So yeah, you piss a lot, but it's worth it. You've got to stay hydrated. So don't know if that extends to garden camping. Yeah, it's quite strenuous, you know. Yeah, no, it's been good fun this. It's been something different. Just see how it goes. Just making the best of a bad situation, innit, really. I think the next few weeks, or who knows, months, I'm going to have to get really creative with videos and content, so might be seeing a lot more of this, so we'll see. Anyways, it has gone midnight and it's time to get some sleep. Enough yawning, and I'll see you in the morning. Morning all, it's about 9:15, slept in a little bit longer than planned, which isn't a problem. Obviously needed the sleep, and I slept pretty well actually, and the bivvy bag didn't move around as much as I thought it would on my Tyvek ground sheet and silver foam mat. So that was good, because I turn over a lot, I toss and turn a lot in my sleep. Yeah, if I'm laying on one side, I find like one arm goes dead, so then I have to turn over onto the other side. Excuse me. So that's when the whole setup can kind of move around a lot and slide off of the thing. So and I tend to find that sort of when I'm half awake is sort of when I'm turning over and stuff, because my body's sort of saying you've cut off the circulation to your hands. So Apart from that though, slept fine. Sun's out today, it's nice. It's quite windy though, so the tarp was sort of moving around a bit during the night, but it stayed intact, it's fine. So we're going to have breakfast. Try and find breakfast in a minute. I'm still finishing off the tropical flavoured drink from dinner last night. That's nice. But we'll make up the other ones anyway. Oh Christ. Anyways, I'll dig that out and I'll show you what we're having for breakfast. So for breakfast we're going to be having potato and beans in tomato sauce, which I've had before and it's quite nice actually. A fruit explosion, little mixed fruit puree, and the yellow cap means that this flavour is apple, mango and banana. We're going to have an English breakfast tea with sugar and creamer. A cranberry cereal bar, had them loads of times, amazing. An oatmeal block, had them before, they're alright, you only get one and it's usually broken. A grapefruit flavour drink powder with sugar and sweeteners. And then we're having a Nescafe coffee, I don't know if it's a 3-in-1, which says double filter full flavour, sugar creamer, and some strong mint gum. Don't know which, if it's spearmint or anything, it doesn't really say, just says strong mint anyway. So that is breakfast, I'm looking forward to this. So enough yakking, let's get snacking. So good thing about this stove is you can move it as well. So let's put it over there, and we're going to start off with the cranberry cereal bar. It's beyond the beaten track. There we go. It's not as soft as normal because it's been outside in the cold, it's sort of solidified a bit. There's something about these I really like. Show the texture of them. Yeah, I think they're lovely. The cranberries add to it, but everything else is just as good. They don't taste very natural, but they still taste nice. I think I just like cheap food. It's the English breakfast tea. I like that stuff. And the potato and beans in tomato sauce is ready, so let's open it up, pour it onto the tray. It looks quite runny and stuff, and you've got like that suspicious sort of oily substance on it. There we go. Some potatoes and some beans on it. It's good. Don't know why it reminds me of like the beans you get in the cafes in like Sainsbury's or Tesco's, or you know when you go for like a supermarket calf breakfast, it's reminds me a bit of that. It's nice though. That's really nice. It probably could have more flavour to it, you know, if you, I don't know, if you made your own with like different brands of beans and I don't know, probably use different potatoes. These are probably, I'm sure they are potatoes, but do you know what I mean? If you made it yourself, it would probably have more flavour to it, but I don't really mind that. It's nice. I wouldn't say it's bland, but it's not strong of flavours. But then that's the same with a lot of the ration pack foods. And it's just about the right sort of amount because you've got all the other components to eat as well. That's 2 good main meals we've had so far in this ration pack. We're going well. Lunch I'm not so confident about. I've had it before. I've had it quite a few times before and it's not bad. But I can see it's going to be the weaker of the 3. But I'll show you that when we get to lunch. Let's have a look at our oatmeal block, which is going to be broken. And yeah, you can see it's all broken inside. That's what we're looking at. You can taste the sweetness and the shortening in it. It's nice. It sort of reminds me of like a cross between, sort of like a shortbread biscuit, but in like a digestive biscuit format. I'm guessing it's going to work best dunked in our tea. Yeah, it's pretty good. Not that much different really, but I'm going to carry on like that anyway. I just think it'd be nice if you get more than one, maybe 2 or 3, because I don't know, I just think one always gets broken, you know, so it's alright, it's not bad. It's about 10 AM now and we've got our next hot drink for breakfast, the coffee. It's still quite hot, but it wasn't bad. It was quite bitter, didn't have a lot of taste to it. But then I think that's the same with a lot of coffees really, so like I say, I'm not a massive coffee drinker, and I've had these a million times before, these little fruit explosion mixed fruit puree things, but I'll show you one on here because I don't think I've reviewed them for a while. So the yellow cap indicates what flavour it is. Apple, mango and banana. There's quite a few different flavours they do, but they all kind of taste the same. I've never had a blue cap, which is apple and cherry. I've never had the white cap, which is apple and pineapple. One day, you never know. Or the purple cap, or violet cap, which is apple, raspberry and blackcurrant. Never had that. I've had the green cap, the orange cap and the yellow cap. Blue, white and purple. Never had those, so it's very baby food like these purees. And oh, there we go. Just shot a load of that out. They're nice though. It's literally like, it says it's got real fruit in it, but it's just like pure sugar, just good energy. It's a shame it's such a small quantity of it because they're really nice. I could eat a lot more of this. I'm not gonna bother reviewing the grapefruit drink. I mean, I've had these a million times before. I'll make that up and I'll drink it sort of throughout the morning, and I'll finish the coffee off on my own as well. And what I'll do is I'll bring you back when it's lunchtime, and I'll show you what we're having for lunch, and that'll kind of be the final thing really of the ration pack, and that'll sort of probably be near the end of the video really. And welcome back. Several hours have elapsed. It's about 3 o'clock now I believe, and it's a bit of a late lunch. Haven't eaten anything since breakfast. I've literally just eaten the stuff that was in this ration pack. Let's see what we've got for lunch. So, wind has picked up a bit. We've got some leftover bum wipes, some leftover windproof matches, the purification tablets. Don't think I'm going to be needing these on this video. For a powder drink we have the cola flavour drink powder. Not the best one, but we're having it. We've got a lemon flavoured energy drink powder. Not the best again, but you know, these Isotonic ones are quite tasty. You can get like apple flavour, you can get orange flavour, they're not bad. The apple one I would say is probably the best in my opinion. Had a bit of a mad idea, literally as I was saying this, I could mix those two together and have like a lemon Coke flavour style drink. It could be absolutely awful though, but why not? Let's give it a try. We'll mix them together because I don't really want to be drinking two drinks. Talking of drinks though, I've got Rombout's instant coffee, white sugar and creamer. We've got a random packet of smooth peanut butter, so I'll be eating that on its own like an absolute freak. Some nuts, just nuts, peanuts, almonds and cashews. Good thing is I like all of those. And the main meal is going to be tomato pasta salad, pasta in a tomato sauce, tomato and basil sauce, sorry. Had this loads of times before. It's probably the best of a bad bunch really of like the pastas that they do. And oh yeah, we've got some chewing gum as well, and this is peppermint, if it will focus. There we go. So wait for it to focus. Boom, there you go. You know what I'm going to say. Enough yakking, and let's get snacking. Very lemony. So that's the lemon Isotonic drink powder on its own, all mixed up. We'll try it on its own first. Probably put a lot more water in than you actually need to. It's not too bad to be fair. Quite weak because, as I say, used a lot of water in it. It's basically like a flat lemonade with the cola flavoured drink in, which it's like flat Coke or like almost like cola bottle sort of tasting. Not my favourite. Smells nice, but that's about where it ends. There you go. There's like little black bits in it as well. And there we go, we get that kind of sort of I don't know, like a dirty yellow, sort of dirty orange, light brown sort of coloured drink. Basically, so when you go to a music festival and you get absolutely wasted, you eat shit food, you drink loads of booze, you get bugger all sleep, probably some kind of disease, and you go for a piss. That's basically what your piss looks like dehydrated. That's not a good piss sample if it's that colour, okay? I would consider going to a doctor. To be fair, that actually tastes better like that, the cola and the lemon. I think I've just invented something there. That's actually pretty good like that. I'm liking that. Anyway, right, let's make up our coffee. There's our coffee, just waiting for the hot water to boil. And with the peanut butter, you always want to give it a bit of a knead. Currently trying the chewing gum out. It's nice. As chewing gum goes, it's just chewing gum really. It's not lacking in flavour, it's good. And the peanut butter, this is decent peanut butter from every other time I've had it. This is probably one of the most common items in a ration pack because it's just good, dense calories, you know, lots of healthy fats, protein. It's perfect really. Lunch is served. Make our coffee. £300g pouch. There we go, you can just about sort of see it in there. Let's get it out to eat. It smells nice. Really smell the basil. Let's try out the nuts first. Let's get a cashew in there as well. They're very plain. I mean, it's good. There's nothing wrong with the nuts. It's just it just goes to show you how used to having like salted or dry roasted nuts we are. You could mix them with something. I don't know if you had some sweets or like dried fruit, stuff like that, you could mix that in with it, make like a trail mix. But it'd still be good stuff to snack on. If you're doing a lot of walking, stuff like that. Once again, high in protein, high in like good fats. It's just good energy source. Low cost, it's convenient as well. Very thirst provoking though, so it's giving you that energy, but it would also make you drink more, which is good, keep your fluid intake up. Next up is the smooth peanut butter. It's not got a lot of ingredients in it, this, which is good. There's not a lot of harmful bad stuff in it. It's like some of the best peanut butter you can get, in my opinion. It's really good stuff, and you get quite a lot of it in this sachet. I just wish there was something you could spread it on. Usually you get like brown biscuits, like some sort of cracker. That would be good. I'd just happily eat that on its own, really. And of course they also do like a cheese spread, which I think everyone else in the English speaking world hates apart from me. I absolutely love it. They do like a crunchy peanut butter as well, and I think a chocolate, like a chocolate peanut butter. And I think you can also get a cheese spread with like jalapenos in it. To be honest, I like all of them. They're all really good. But the others are quite hard to find. It's either like cheese spread or smooth peanut butter. That's the only two that are really common. And once again, it's something else that's like really thirst provoking as well, so it'll make you drink lots. But you're getting lots of protein and fats and energy in it as well. So let's have a look at this tomato pasta salad. There. Sort of spicy, nice tomato taste to it. The pasta's nice and soft. It's pretty good stuff. It's still not as good as the other two main meals that I've had, but it's not bad. It's got really nice smooth texture to it, this pasta. The tomatoes are pretty prevalent in it. I personally don't think it tastes that artificial. It's nice. Once again, it would be nice to have some kind of like a meat option in it as well. It feels sort of incomplete. You've got like a carbohydrate sauce, sort of some sort of vegetable sort of sauce, stuff like that. It just feels like it could do with something else, but I suppose that would cost a bit too much for the army to develop, to sort of ship out to all the troops and stuff. It'd take it well over 4,000 calories. I mean, really, for myself, I should be eating like 4,000 plus calories a day anyway. For me to sort of do what I have to do, like if I'm out walking, camping, like training in the gym, lifting weights, things like that, I have to be on like a calorie surplus. I've got an incredibly high metabolism. I just burn through stuff like anything, and it's quite difficult to sort of maintain weight, things like that. So some people think that's a good thing. Some people have like really slow metabolisms, and they'll put weight, put fat on a lot easier. Thing is though, people with really high metabolisms, I kind of find sometimes tend to abuse that, and that's why you get a lot of guys that are really slim that will just eat absolute crap, and they just keep eating crap, and they never put any muscle or any weight on. It's because their body is literally just constantly just eating crap and it's just constantly just burning through it. But the thing is you can't see what it's doing to your insides. So, you know, you don't want to be a toffee, thin on the outside, fat on the inside. You know, people think, oh, just because I'm slim, you know, means I'm fine, I'm healthy. It doesn't at all. You could be doing all kinds of damage to your insides. So, you know, and that's how you can end up with things like diabetes and stuff like that. So you just got to be careful. Really, don't take advantage of your fast metabolism. Excuse me. You know, it's like you got to train smart, you got to eat smart. Really, it's just anyway. Yeah, it's going off topic a bit, but yeah. So I find 4,000 calories for me is probably like a minimum I should be eating. I should be eating a hell of a lot more. You know, like 5,000. That sort of thing, really, in order to sort of gain weight and stuff, gain muscle, get stronger. I have got another ration pack that I'm going to review at some point during the lockdown. I'm really looking forward to it, actually. It's one of those Swedish army, like Arctic weather ration packs. It's like 5,000 calories. I had one before with Mark when we had to wild camp in the bird hide during, was it Storm Dennis? I think it was Storm Dennis, I can't remember, it was one of the storms anyway. Yeah, it was Storm Dennis, and the food in that was incredible. And this one is kind of similar again, slightly different meals in some bits, so I'm really looking forward to that. And that's like 4 main meals plus snacks you get. It's absolutely incredible. It's like massive, this thing. So yeah, I'll be doing a video on that at some point. Smells good. Excuse me. Ration packs do give you a lot of wind. Yeah, it's hotter than the sun at the moment, so let that cool down. Anyways, so I'm gonna wrap the video up here. There's not really a lot else to sort of show and tell you, really. A good little garden camp, and as I say, it's probably going to be the first of many, unfortunately, but you've got to make the best of a bad situation. I'm still going to try and do like sort of like video calls with some of like my wild camping mates, and they're going to do like a garden camp, I'm going to do a garden camp, and then we'll sort of video call each other. So it's kind of like having company, which is pretty cool. The wonders of technology. Anyways, so I sincerely hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves, look after each other where possible during the lockdown, and stay safe. Keep washing your hands, don't snog random people, stay safe, and if you can, stay at home, as everyone keeps saying. I'm sure you're sick of that. Anyways, yeah, take care everyone, and I will see you soon. Bye.